あのガキ最悪。こいつは本物だ。
Well, there you guys have it. There is the Turles intro. The thing you're never gonna get running this character. You are never going to see that intro, and we'll talk about it here in a second, right? We'll talk about why you will never see that intro. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Germ. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, as always, leave your boy a like and subscribe. And let's go ahead and dive into why Turles is good. He's okay, but you'll never see his intro. Let's go ahead and begin. Maybe you guys actually want to see the thing I'm talking about, right? So Physical Turles is the next DOKKANFEST coming to global. Space Traveling Warriors or Pure Saiyans category 3 key, 170% to stats, which is an insane leader skill. Then he gives the 200% to Planetary Destruction and Low Class Warrior and characters. I wish I could talk. He stacks attack and recovers 6% HP on super attack. He has an intro, which we just saw, which you will never, ever, 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 ever get that in actual difficult content, right? He gives Extreme Class Allies 3 key, 18% attack if there is a Goku's family enemy or a Kid Gohan enemy. Yeah. The thing that doesn't exist. He has 160% attack and defense to start turn. He gets an additional 60% attack and a guaranteed additional that has a 50% chance of becoming a super when HP is 50% or more. He gets a 100% attack when performing a super attack. He gets 2 key up to 8, 5% damage reduction up to 20, and 40% defense up to 160 with each super performed. So he needs 4 attacks in order to fully built up. Then he is super effective against all types and gets a guaranteed additional that has a 50% chance of becoming a super attack starting from the turn where Turles performs his 6th attack in battle. Turles is very good, but you have to build him up to get there, right? His active skill, which you can actually get, I know it's crazy, right? The one thing you can get, can be activated on turn 3 when there is a Goku's family category enemy or an enemy whose name includes Kid Gohan, or on turn 6, which, fine. And then links are Saiyan Warrior Race, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Brutal Beatdown, Prepare for Battle, Destroyer of the Universe, Fierce Battle. He's on Space Traveling Warriors, Pure Saiyans, Planetary Destruction, Low Class Warrior, Movie Bosses, Terrifying Conquerors, Final Trump Card. And in terms of linking partners, this Easy A AGL Grade A Turles is actually a pretty decent character. LR Turles is mid, unfortunately. Oh, wait, no, this is a Transform Turles. I'm sorry. This is Grade A Turles. Cooler, he's starting to fall off. Amon and his banner units are both very good, by the way. Amon and Raisin are the best banner unit in the game. I mean, he has Goddess too, right? He has Goddess. He has Chadits. Amon and Raisin, I do think, are the best banner unit in the game. Cacao and Days, they're up there, but they're not, like, better than a good amount of them. And then LR, Final Form, Cooler. In terms of 200% leader skills that our guy Turles is on, he's on his own, Goddess, and Ginyu. That's it. So his best 200% leader skill is himself. So there you guys go. I'm actually going to go ahead and hop into an actual real fight, and we shall see how Turles will perform. Alright, so unfortunately my Turles started off in slot 7. Let's go ahead and dive in. We're going to have support from Amon and Raisin. He starts off at 228k defense. The friend is a little bit higher because I'm pretty sure the friend has dupes and also got a couple super attacks in. Here is one big major issue with Turles. Turles has insane key issues before he builds up. He struggles for key before he builds up. And people don't really talk about that, but that is a pretty concerning thing, considering that Turles is a TUR. He's not an LR. He's just a TUR, right? And if you're struggling for key as a TUR, I mean, bro, to tell you, 5 milli, though, turn 1. Super effective against all types? I don't think so. He's not there yet, right? Turles has to do 4 attacks, 6 attacks, actually, before he's super effective against all types. Triple super, I mean, a double super turn is actually very good. That's 2 stacks of what he needs to be fully built up to get his maximum passive up. That is very good. The friend is going to be looking a little bit, you know, bad because he doesn't have his links, right? But the friend is still going to do pretty good damage. One thing about Turles is that his damage is actually really good, right? Considering what setup you're running him on and stuff like that. If you're running Destroyer of the Universe, Big Bad Bosses, you know, links like that, right? What is another one he has? Thirst for Conquest? If you have him with links like that, he will, like, go insane. But obviously, if you have him with links like, I don't know. What's a really weird link for him that he has? Actually, I guess Brutal Beatdown. He has that with his banner units. I don't know. Turles' link set is alright for, like, if you're trying to link up with Turles units. Hopefully, Cell doesn't become hilarious and try to slot 1 Super Me. That would be very bad. That would be very bad, actually. Now, our team does have only just shy of 600k HP. So, okay, that's good. This Easy A Grade A Turles, by the way, he's actually a fairly solid character. Even I don't use this Turles a lot, right? Because I don't use Turles at all. This guy actually shares, what is it, 6 out of 7 or 5 out of 7? He shares 5, is it? Let's see, I think it's 5. Yeah, 5 out of 7 links with DOKKANFEST Turles, which isn't bad. LR Turles, by the way, is a character that, you know, he's bad, right? He's bad just because he's 3 years old. But that's why Dokkan, instead of EZAing, I don't know, Gohan and Goten, who make absolutely no sense to EZA with Turles, unless, you know, they were trying to say the Turles celebration was actually a movie celebration, though, Jerm. The Turles celebration was our landscape for us EZAing, Vegeta and Nappa with the androids. It's only a scapegoat for us to try out new things. Yeah, no, it didn't work. Who really should have EZA'd during Turles' celebration back on JP was either STR Bojack or LR Turles. And honestly, it should have been LR Turles, because LR Turles is a ridiculous partner with this physical Turles. 6 out of 7 links, and he's giving him support. It's actually crazy, but yeah, dude. Turles at 463k defense, almost 464. We are getting double support from here, Amon and Raisin and Chilai. That is the one great thing about this Turles character, by the way. He adds Chilai to the pure Saiyans category. I know, it's something insane. Now, granted, if your Chilai isn't cursed like mine and doesn't outright, you know, get you killed in 3 seconds, then you're cooking a little bit harder. But unfortunately, my Chilai does not like me. So, Turles is going to hit a 6.2 million attack stat. We are 1 attack away from being fully built up. We'll have his full attack buff, his full key buff, his full defensive buff. Go ahead, one more super. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, this is his 4th attack. Actually, his 5th. This is his 5th attack. He could do his 6th one right now. Do it. Ah, God. We could have gotten Turles' active skill that early. That would have been insane. That would have been actually really damn good. That's fine. So this is actually, okay. I'm not going to pop it because I don't want to kill Cell this turn, but 700k. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. He's at 700k and he has 20% damage reduction on this turn. I don't think this is the fully built up Turles just quite yet. The rotation I want to get is my Turles with Amon and Raisin and LR Turles. That way our stats just go through the damn roof. Like, I'm talking insanity levels of stats, right? Okay, 7 point. Yeah. Here's Great Ape Turles, by the way. Great Ape Turles. He can cook just a tiny bit, just a tad. He can cook just a tad. So, yeah. Oh yeah. All right. We're a little ways off. Here is Turles with both of his banner units, by the way. Let's go ahead and pop this. This would be considered Turles. He's at 600k. That's what happens when you can build up Turles, by the way. When you can't build up Turles, unfortunately, the way Dokkan has chosen to do its difficult content, you can't build up Turles at all, right? Not against Fusion Zamasu. Against Omega, you can get away with it because the AoEs don't start until the STR phase, which, I mean, is very bad because Turles is physical, but at least by the time you get to STR Omega, you should have at least 15, maybe they'll have the full 20% damage reduction up. We're not going to pop Turles' active skill yet either. We're just going to go ahead and grab orbs. We'll pop Turles' actives once I have LR Turles on the rotation with him. He's at basically 600k defense, 595k. He is fully built up now. We are going to have support from Amon and Raisin. Amon and Raisin, by the way, listen, they are better than Turles. His own banner unit is better. That's all I'm going to say. If you're talking about defensive viability, Amon and Raisin are better. 6 mil with just the Amon and Raisin support. Next turn, when we pop the active skill, Turles' damage is going to go absolutely insane. And then the one major criticism of Turles that I do have, other than the key issues, the slow build, it is kind of slow against the newer bosses. He does take damage against Merge Zamasu. I tried to bring units into Merge Zamasu every day, but Zamasu just destroys me in 3 seconds. Like, it's literally that bad. Well, the majority of units in my box can't handle Zamasu. It's literally just dodge characters, guarding turn 1 characters, or Golden Frieza. That's it. Those are the only units that are handling our guy, Zamasu. 8 mil by Cacao and Days. Cacao and Days were like the one unit when Turles' original details came out on JP. Cacao and Days were like the one unit that was kind of weird, right? Because they looked really bad on paper, but actually used them in game. They are solid-ish characters. I guess we'll do this. Let me grab these with Turles. What's Turles at? 762k, dude. Turles is so good, man. It's just you have to build him up, and you have to have his links. Listen, I'm not excusing anything. You do need Turles' links up. If you don't have Turles' links up, he does not look this impressive, dude. If you don't have things like Destroyer of the Universe, what is it? He doesn't have Crusher Core. Destroyer of the Universe and Big Bad Bosses, it could be a little detrimental to Turles. Even without as long as you have Destroyer of the Universe up, it works pretty well for him. The good news is, I mean, we're going to have that always active, because if you're going to run Turles, you're almost 100% going to have to run them with their banner unit. This is a situation. You kind of do need Turles' banner units in order for him to really perform at his max potential. Right? Because LR Turles, unfortunately, is not cooking, dude. This AGL Great Ape Turles doesn't come out until like 2 weeks after Turles drops. So, we'll see. We're going to go ahead and pop... Oh, we're going to pop both Turles' active skills, actually. At this point, Turles has been stacking, going crazy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Turles is going to be looking ridiculous here. Let's go ahead and pop both LR Turles' and physical Turles' actives.
新生児の実を食べ続けてきた俺に勝てると思ったか？俺の勝ちだな。これがなんだかわかるか？大月様さ。はじけて混ざれ！さあ、お前本来の姿を見せてみろ。
Oh yeah, dude. 800k. Just 800k. Just not some casual, some slight with 20% damage reduction is insanity. Let's go ahead and get this here. Turles is gonna do some damage, dude. You guys already saw how much the active skill did. It took off half of this cell's health bar, right? Just Turles' active skill took off half of this cell's health bar. So let's see what he does. Oh, just 8.56, 55%. No worries, no worries. Super fit against all types, by the way. And he could pop out another 3, I think. There's 2. Oh yeah, not almost 9 mil, right? Like Turles is very good. It's just you have to get him there. You have to build him up. This is not a unit that you are taking against Zamasu, Red Zone Goku Black, Red Zone Zamasu. You can't. This is not a short boss, right? This is not a short unit character unless you know how to hide him properly, right? Then if you want to talk about in this scenario he is a short style content character, then yeah, sure, go for it. He can be very effective, but I think longer style content like Omega Shenron is going to be the best way to run this Turles. I that's pretty much all I have for Turles. Let's see if we can just kill Cell, right? We'll pop the Friends active skill. No support, but we do have like 5 out of 7 links. I'll leave AGL Great Ape Turles in slot 1. Who cares? I'm not really looking to beat Cell. I was just looking to show off how good Turles is. Another ridiculous thing is his intro condition. His intro condition is very bad. So, hopefully, global players, I have given you the insight that you need to give you the final verdict of please don't summon. Unless you're Thad from Twitter, or unless you're the biggest Turles fan in history, please don't summon. His banner is not that good, right? Who returns on his banner? Well, actually, would it change for global? I think his return banner was the ROF. No, it wasn't the ROF Blues. Was it? Did he? Oh, it was Bardock and Yamcha. I'm sorry, yeah. Bardock and Yamcha came back for Turles' banner. So, I think Bardock and Yamcha will both probably return for the Turles banner. We'll see. Was that physical Turles? No, that was the AGO one. Yeah, dude. Turles is very good, but I don't really recommend summoning for him. If I am correct, Turles will return... Actually, Turles might not even return till February, huh? When did the RF Blues come out? In November? They came back in November. So Turles might return on JP in November. For Global, who knows? Global, until the JP Global Sync happens, we won't know anything. So there you guys go. There was physical Turles at level 10 links. Hopefully, I gave you guys a pretty decent insight on him. He is a very good character, but he's not the type of character that you're bringing into like this new hard, difficult content. This short, difficult content. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, leave your boy a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.